We also get a lot of questions on the master cylinder, on putting dual reservoir master cylinders on it. If you're just fixing this Jeep and going to run it like an antique car, go for ice cream with it or whatever, and you got a Jeep and you restore it, anytime I ever got an old Jeep from anybody, I always went over the whole brake system, put all new metal lines on, hoses, wheel cylinders, master cylinder and stuff. And like there's one Willys truck that I have, we've been running this thing for probably 15 years and still the brakes are fine on it. And you know, and we never had a blowout on a thing. There again, if you're going to put a V8 in, you're going to run this thing every day, you know, maybe you want to put a dual reservoir master cylinder on just for the safety sake of having something to stop with in case something would happen. But for the most people we're dealing with, where they're restoring them and they're not going to be taking them out and using them every day, you know, the original brake stuff is not the best, but it's still fine and adequate. And you know, especially if you put everything new on it. And we also use silicone brake fluid on our stuff, .5, because it lasts a lot longer than the regular brake fluid. It don't corrode the parts up as near as quick as the original fluid stuff. Personally, get an old Jeep and I'm going to put it on the road myself. I put all new brake stuff on it. Lines, wheel cylinders, master cylinder, hoses, and start over with it, because without the dual reservoir master cylinder, you know, if your emergency brake don't work, you don't have no way to stop it. But you know, with everything new on it, I never had a problem with blowing out brakes. And years ago when we did a lot of four-wheeling and stuff, we still had the original brakes on my old 2A, raced it and everything else, and never had a brake problem with it because I had everything new on it. You know, if you get an old Jeep and it sat around for 20 years, none of the brake stuff is going to be any good on it, no matter what you think. And so you just might as well figure on changing it for your safety's sake, and same with the safety of the next guy on the road that you might end up hitting if you weren't able to stop.